What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to steal non-hostile ships without incurring a bounty, or at least incurring a very little bounty. So credit for this goes out to a Redditor named Glow162, also on YouTube as Makeshift Happen Radio. So I'm going to show you guys a demonstration of how this is done. We're going to be trying to find ourselves a non-hostile ship. In this case here, I found myself a Storm Rider 2. I was looking for a 3, but I couldn't find one. But this will work all the same to show you guys how this works. So first things first, you're going to want to target the ship. We're going to use our EM weapons, charge them to max, and we're going to take out their engines. So you'll see here, you will end up most likely with a very small initial bounty. So in this case, we got a 650 bounty just for attacking the ship itself, which is pretty small, all things considered. So once we take out these engines here, we can board the ship. Now we're going to dock it, but before we board it, we want to prepare a few things first. I'm going to get up instead of just hopping right on board. So in our inventory here, we want to make sure we've got a few weapons. And you're going to want to do this prior to trying to take out a non-hostile ship. So we're going to want a Nova Blast Disruptor. In this case, I found one from a weapon drop. It's a pretty good legendary one. And if you don't have a Nova Blast Disruptor, you can get one on Neon. You can go buy one. And then the other thing we're going to want is a very high power kind of rifle or pistol or whatever you have. It could be a machine gun. It just needs to have a pretty high DPS. In this case, this one has 78 and also 230 energy damage. That's my my mainstay that I typically use. And the other thing you want to do here, I've already dismissed her, but you want to dismiss your partner in crime. In my case, it was Sarah. I actually dropped her off on Alpha Centauri. Figured I can go back and get her, but I think you could also just dismiss them in the ship and then go ahead and board. And even though you still have to dismiss your partner, you can keep your crew. So that's another cool thing about this is you don't have to dismiss your entire crew in order to do this. So these are the two weapons. Again, I'm putting them in my favorite slots, so we have quick access. I have two different types of Nova Disruptors, and then I also have that Varun energy weapon. So here on the ship, you can see all the red dots. And eventually the red dots, if you stand there long enough, they'll go away. This is kind of essential because what we're going to be doing is trying to knock them out with our Nova Disruptor, but we want to do it in a way where we can do it in sections of the ship. So in this case, I'm going to take out these three first. And we don't want any of the other crewmates to obviously know that we're on board, because there are other people on the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this door. Now we're going to pull out our high-powered weapon and take them out one at a time. You want to do it quick too, because if they wake up, I found it was kind of a glitch. If they woke up, for some reason, they wouldn't let me knock them out again with that weapon. So that's another thing I'd recommend is doing a quick save while you're doing this. Do a save before you enter and then a save throughout. So we just took out those three, and as you can see, no bounty was incurred except for the 650 from originally attacking that ship. And you can check your bounty by going and looking at a non-hostile system like Alpha Centauri. So here I'm going to do another save because there's a lot of opportunity for problems. So this one I was actually having a little bit of a hard time with. I had to reload my save a few different times because there were people up top, but then there are also security guards down below, and you can see them on the radar. And I was trying to take these two out first, but I was getting a bounty because the people that were down below were somehow witnessing it through this door. So here's the 2 security guards. And like I said, you want to do this real quick. You want to take them out as fast as you can. Pull out our high-powered weapon, take them out. Preferably, you'd probably want to aim for the head just to make sure you're getting them before they wake up, because you could get a bounty if they wake up. So same thing here, we want to get these 2 real quick before they wake up. And there you go. So what I did notice here is we did actually get a little bit more of a bounty than I expected. It ended up being 1,300. And the reason it was 1,300 is because it gave me a prompt that said, hey, you're trespassing. And if you do anything hostile, you're gonna get, you know, a little bit more of a bounty. So the initial trespassing, when those 2 saw me, added another 650. I was trying to get it down to be only 650, but for this particular ship, I could only get it to be 1,300. Other ships, I was able to get it to be just 650. So here we go, we got your Gallbank Storm Rider 2, 348,000 credits. Check out my other video, I showed you guys an updated tutorial of how to sell these ships unregistered with the latest update. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make it our home ship. And then return to this menu and board the ship we showed up in. We're gonna go into our menu and then make this one our home ship. And now it's in your inventory, and we only incurred a 1,300 bounty. Whereas if we would have done it like with just our high-powered rifle, it probably would have been closer to 30,000. I had one time where I stole a UC ship and I incurred $100,000 bounty. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to clear that bounty. In a system that's out of the UC, you can land on any moon or planet, set up a quick outpost, and then scroll over to your miscellaneous tab. If I can find it. There it is. And you can go and select self-service bounty clearance. So you can see here we got a 1,300 credit bounty. We're going to click OK. And there's going to be a small fee that's associated. In this case, it was 130 credits. We're going to pay it. And there you go. You now have a Gallbank Storm Rider for only 1,430 bounty. Not too bad, especially if you sell it unregistered or you decide you want to make it your main and keep it. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, have a wonderful day.